Hello, I'm Laura McPhee, a reporter at Pensions Insight and Engaged Investor magazines, and I'm here with David Harris, who is Managing Director at Tor Financial Consulting. Very good to have you here, David.
Hey, Laura. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you enjoying conference so far?
The conference is fantastic, and it's a great meeting point of different ideas and great insights.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And one of the major insights you've been giving us is the view from Australia.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about what's happening there in terms of state pension reform?
Yeah. So what's critically happening with state pension reform or their first pillar reform is that people are moving away from relying purely on the state for their benefits. They're increasingly relying on an old age or an old age pension to be supplemented by mandated or compulsory pensions. It's 9% at the moment, probably not enough, and the government sensed that and is moving that up to 12% gradually by 2020. And also we're moving towards a regulatory model which is more taking into account the use of default investments as well.
What do you think we in the UK could learn from that?
I think what we critically need to think about is where automatic enrolment is going, how will it be as a model going forward in terms of its complexity, will it simplify out, but also the lost accounts is a major issue. So in Australia we have over 3 million accounts that are lost, something like 16.8 billion Australian dollars in value of dismissing. And so those small pot issue that Steve Webb is looking at, Minister Webb, could be really, I suppose, looked at clearly as a comparison, if you like.
Right. And how do you think state pension reform is going here?
I think it's at two speeds at the moment. You know, clearly the universal first pillar reforms are encouraging. The jury's still out in terms of the detail. Lawyers, as we know, and also the Treasury are poring over the detail. I think the more challenging issue will be automatic enrolment and how it beds down into smaller employers, and what does that mean for those individuals, if you like, to comply with a pretty rigorous type regulatory structure. So I think, again, the jury's still out in terms of the automatic enrolment process at the moment.
Well, thank you very much for that, David.
Pleasure.